What's cracking, guys? It's Rido here, and welcome back to another trip on the Rido roller coaster. As you can see, I've got a new setup here, so I'm really excited to start this new video with a new type of video and another Rido rant. So today on the Rido roller coaster, I'm going to be telling you my thoughts on last season's Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. And so let's get strapped in and ready to do this. So let's do it. So if you're not aware of the story, it's a alternative line done by a different light novel author, not Reki Kawahara. A bit like the manga, the Sword Art Online progressive manga. I'm actually going to do a video on that as well one day. And so it's different. So it's not even done by Reki Kawahara, but it's been made into an anime. And the story follows a girl named Karen, no Kirito in this series, which is like, yes, loads of people saying, yes, here it is, the new evolution of SAO. No Kirito, no overpowered protagonist, no stupid tricks. It's gonna be great, and because we have finally got a lolly with a gun in a main series. So our main character, Karen, or if you will, LLENN in the game, which is mostly known as, she's never played a game before, a VR game especially, and she's never really had experience with games, and so she goes through all these VR games from Alpine to some which have never really been experienced in SAO history before, and finally to GGO, and all these ones before GGO, she had a really high, long character, and she has a height complex, so she doesn't really want to, and she feels unnerving how tall she is. So then she goes into GGO and finds a small, cute girl, and which she calls LLENN, and that is her avatar, and she wears pink, and the most noticeable outfit going for its setting, making it just seem unnatural because it's a shooter, a Fortnite Battle Royale experience, and I went into this thinking I don't know what I'm going to think of this, because me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Battle Royales or shooting games actually. I prefer swords and like fantasy kind of settings, and that's one thing I really enjoyed about the actual Sword Art Online was the whole world. But that we can say for another video. But so I went into it and I was like, right, it's okay at the moment. I'm kind of enjoying it. But then time went on, and I just stopped to think. So during the series, a rumor comes about of the Pink Devil, or we know as LLENN, and for her supreme abilities. And have we heard a colour named with a thing before? Where can I think of one? Could it be Kirito the Black Swordsman? LLENN the Pink Devil? Hey? They don't sound similar, because LLENN's better. Kirito's overpowered. Now we get further into series. So she's defeating all these enemies with not really much experience behind her really, and she doesn't lose once. And which just makes me, Kirito didn't really lose much either. So is there really a difference? Actually, I can say Kirito lost once before against Heathcliff. I know it's unfair to suggest that, and he did lose to Yuki in the later ALO. But I still think, is it really fair to judge Kirito when they're praising this LLENN, who is basically as bad? She's really OP, and I found the series structure to be pretty boring actually, and because it was just one Battle Royale, another Battle Royale, the first Battle Royale, right, telling us about it, good world building, right, fine. Then I thought something interesting was going to happen. Nope, we're going to create a problem, suicide, which personally I must admit is a great actually motive, and I thought was a really interesting addition to Sword Art Online. And I like how they linked the two in with each other, is the fact that the main villain couldn't actually be in Sword Art Online and has wanted to feel the feeling of death for so long. And I thought that was a really good motive for the villain, and I must admit. But then we go into a straight, how do we sell this? Right, another Battle Royale, straight after the first one. Right, basically reuse half of it, just add a few more battles, create a little bit more story in between some of the other teams, and you find these schoolgirls in a dark club are actually these buff women, which was a bit of a kind of expected. After you see them, you think, right, they're going to be related to this series. And so, but the main problem is, as I said, it's just basically you're repeating it again, and I found that just repetitive and kind of boring, because I knew what was going to happen. But I gotta say, LLENN did lose. I had to laugh when they got shot in the back by that Iron Team in the finale, and that was funny, because I just was happy to see her lose. I know we should be roaring for our protagonist, but for no reason she was completely OP, and I didn't see why she should be. Why should she be OP? I don't really get it, because she had no real reason to be. She hadn't been playing the game long, and I gotta say, P-chan was pretty funny how she named her guns. That was pretty funny, but she was still OP, and my question to the anime community in general here is, why are we hating Kirito when we have LLENN, who's practically about the same, a female equivalent? They've both got the same problems, the same issues, which are repeated in SAO, and that is a lack of sense. The reason she's almost godlike level to Kirito, and do you know what would be funny, to see them battle? I think that would be pretty cool. But I just want to ask that to you guys. Why are we actually hating Kirito as LLENN? Because I've got to say, personally, Kirito makes a lot more sense. So what do you believe, guys, here? Do you believe a pro gamer who spends most of his life playing games, or an average girl with a height complex starts playing games suddenly and is really good at them? Because I would tend to believe Kirito, and I prefer Kirito as a character, personally. I know it might be my bland harem loving, but I am a sucker for harems, so it might be that. But overall, the series was expected. I expected it not to be the masterpiece because of SEA's history. I still gave it a chance though, and I gotta say, I was disappointed from what I've been hearing from the big anitubers, how it's a great step forward, and it's already great. You've seen all the, videos and Mother's Basement and all them, and I just thought, right, this is going to be a new step forward, and I was just disappointed. So anyway, that was my view on SAO Alternative Going Gale Online. Tell me what you think of in the comment section below, and what rants or things I should talk about next. I hadn't done a video for a very long time, so I'm happy to be doing these videos again, and I'm hoping to get more out to you guys very soon. So anyway, that's this trip on the RIDO roller coaster. So before you go, make sure to demolish that gong to never miss a RIDO video, and make sure to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next trip of the RIDO roller coaster. See you guys, RIDO out.